Okay, hi you guys, Sate here. In Arizona, it's almost 9 p.m., but I'm still kind of washing. My son's asleep. But I was on TikTok and then went to YouTube. Heard about a story in Chicago of a young lady, a mother, who is trying to protect her son from being bullied, and she and her son both got beaten up. Thank goodness that they're still alive, and hopefully they will have a beautiful recovery. I never been to Chicago. People say it's really rough down there, especially if you're black, around other black people. Um, Normally I won't say anything about these crimes, but this one really touched my heart because they said that the woman was pregnant, but she really wasn't pregnant. But they also said that she has sickle cell disease, and I am born with sickle cell disease. And unfortunately, you still have to be tough because you're black and everything else like that too. So now you got to be tough around all the black people because they want to test you, and then you got to deal with the whites and all this other stuff. But I think it's worse when you deal with the black, unfortunately. And I remember when I was bullied in school, everything was beautiful and fine until I went to high school, when it was mostly black students. And because of me being born with sickle cell disease, our bones are weak, our body's weak. A lot of things are weak. And all because you don't see it in a wheelchair, crippled up, and all this other stuff, we are considered disabled. And I've been receiving my exercise since I was 18 all the way to now. I'm 47. And unfortunately, you try to be tough when you're around certain people, but you have to be realistic to your body. I don't know if she received SSI. Um, I'll just give you my own story. So when I finally had my son, and he is a miracle and stuff, I didn't give birth to him until I was 37. Even at the detriment of my own body, that's the reason why I'm struggling now. I lost 50 pounds of weight. I'm really skinny, more skinnier than I was before, and I'm struggling to get that back. My son is 10 years old. And my mother suggested me that maybe you should homeschool your son before I even gave birth to him. And she did that for a lot of different reasons. A lot of different reasons. But one of it was for the safety of me. Okay. I do have a temper. I do get mad. And sometimes I act more tougher than what I am. And my mother was right. Because back when these useless schools, whether they be white or black, black probably is the worst, they don't protect your kids. So whether it be the principal, the teacher, they don't protect them. And I know they were outside of the school, whatever, but I assumed that he was being bullied beforehand. And I would have hoped the mother would have homeschooled him. What I don't like about parents is like you guys don't take when kids are being bullied seriously, and you're dumb in a way. You're trying to teach them a lesson or let them be tougher. Why? You're not in a tribal war. Like, this is not, Shaka Zulu area and stuff like that. Kids get unalive by doing it themselves or get really hurt by other people and by other useless kids because they got useless parents and all this. And I would have hoped that she had to recognize her limitation herself. Too bad that his father wasn't taking him back and forth to the school, knowing that she has sickle cell disease. She should not even been out there in the first place. Secondly, I don't know how much justice she's gonna get because imagine it was different. It was a white young woman and she was dealing with cancer, but was everything else happened the same. I wonder the justice that she would have received. See, a lot of people don't think sickle cell disease is a serious disease and they don't take it seriously. And unfortunately, when you are black in a black group, black people don't care. Okay? They want everybody else to care, but they don't care about other blacks. So that's why you hear them say stupid stuff because they don't know that much about sickle cell disease, or my cousin has it and whatever. But yet you be the ignorant ones to bring us innocent little black children with this disease. Okay, so yeah, but I hope she recovers, and I'm glad that they are still alive. Now, there was a story. I live now in Arizona. I'm really from California. And there was a story about, and this is recent, a white man, white woman, they're married, and their son recently got unalived. And I think he was around 15 or 16. And he was in a situation where he was bullied, and the other students, you know, they was having a house party, and they were there, and they decided to beat him up, but he became unalived. He didn't survive it. And they was quick to get them teenagers in prison. Okay. And they should be. And with these kids here, don't just wanted to expel them. No, they should go to prison. Since they want to be so tough, think they so tough, and since their parents don't want to properly discipline them, then let them be disciplined in another way. Because she should be getting money too, because she is considered disabled. You attacked a disabled mother. So I don't know what's going to happen and stuff like that and everything else. But I'm so glad I homeschool my son. He's my only child. And I can't deal with other stupid, ignorant parents, because I won't be able to fight you. Or stupid, ignorant black women that want to test me and everything else like that too. I can't deal with that. Not only that, I didn't let my kid play with other kids. He's only with me because people are nutcase these days. And whether they want to be so-called parents or adults, I don't want to deal with you because I will suffer if somebody tries to hurt me. And because my son's father's not in his life, where he can, take him to school and everything else. Thank goodness my son is beautiful. He's healthy. He has no sickle cell, but I have to be careful for myself too and all this. So not only can you homeschool your children, but you can do schooling online if you know you want to teach your kid, yourself. There are schools online. So hopefully she'll get nice recovery, and same thing with the baby boy, the little boy, and stuff like that too. But it's just disgusting being black. Okay, especially a black woman and disabled.